If I'm social distancing myself from everything else, I need to do it to my fridge. Work has called in sick for me. I'm gonna do it out the window because that lady just heard me talking to myself and she was like, what the fuck is she saying? Why is it such terrible lighting? Listen to a bit of country. Good morning everyone, today is the 26th of March 2020 and I am vlogging in my car because my car is the only space where there isn't anyone else right now. It is day 3 of lockdown in England. The last 2 days have been alright, to be honest, but it has come to my attention that being in a house with 4 other people when you're a video blogger and the rest of the people are not proves very difficult because there is nowhere to film. Considering everyone is being told to stay the fuck at home, this road and the park, I tried to film in the park as well, is ridiculously busy. I know a lot of people are probably like me, they just want to get out the house. I wouldn't say I have cabin fever, but I am not going to be one of those people that complain about the fact that we don't have any work and we just get to stay at home because that's grand, that's amazing. Despite the fact that we can't pay our bills right now. You're being told to stay at home and sit on the sofa and watch Netflix. It's not hard. So I'm not going to be one of those people that complain about that. I am complaining about the fact that it's... I'm not even complaining. No, I am complaining. I'm just guessing there's going to be pros and cons to being quarantined or on lockdown with either on your own or with people. So on your own, it's going to get very lonely. I actually taught my nan how to video call on Facebook 2 days ago so that because she's stuck on her own. So now that she can video call, which is really, really nice. And even though it is nice to have people around, and even though it is nice to have other people around, I can see how we might tread on each other's toes a little bit. And I think for me, because I want to spend the time being productive and I want to film and I can't, I think that infuriates me just a little bit. So I'm in my car because there is nowhere else to film. So Jack is asleep in our bedroom. Oh, there's a guy on a mobility scooter just about to come past the window. Hello, man on mobility scooter. So obviously Jack's dad is off work, so he's in the garden, he's doing work, so I can't film in the garden. Jack's mum is at home, she is in the dining room, in the living room, the kitchen, so I can't film in there. Jack is asleep in the bedroom, so I can't film in there, and sometimes it's nice just to film in a different location. And then, you know, I can't really film in the bathroom because they'll be like, why are you talking to yourself in the bathroom? I tried to film in the park and there's just so many people that probably have the same idea that I have just to get out the house, but they're all congregating. I can't even talk. I am so agitated, I can't even talk. They're just all congregating in the one place that is open, that is not a shop, which I understand because, you know, I was making a beeline for the park as well. Yeah, so now I'm in my car, snazzy little steering wheel cover, and I have a Hufflepuff prefect badge. I'm that cool. Yeah, I just wanted to check in. So I just wondered how everyone was feeling about the lockdown and how you're dealing with it and how you're coping, if you're on your own, if you're with people, because I think that both of them have pros and cons. And I'm not saying I would like to be alone, but you know when there's some times where you're just like, I wish I was alone right now, but then you don't because it would be incredibly lonely. It would be very helpful if I had somewhere to balance this big ass camera, but I do not. What about down here? This is fucking annoying. So I was asked if I could make a video about how to stay sane during lockdown. And it's only day 3, like come on, if you're not sane on day 3, you have no hope. You're like the person that dies first in a horror film. I think if you're on your own, okay, there's more people walking past, I'm just gonna like, you know, pretend that I'm not talking to myself, even though I am. So as I was saying, that lady is power walking. Yes, Maureen. So I think it's important that if you're on lockdown on your own, that you still maintain contact with people. I think it's important that if you're on lockdown with people, that you still take time for yourself. Not everything has to be done together. You don't always have to be with the people that are in your household. Make sure you do take some time to check out and just do you, because then you will go crazy. Because I think we underestimate, like even when you live with people all the time, going out to work is a break. Even though we don't always see it as a break, it is a break away from the people that we live with. And even though Jack is my favourite person in the entire world, we will start arguing if we are constantly waking up and doing everything together. It's kind of hard to explain, but people are lying if they say that they can spend every single second, every minute of the day with their partner, with the person that they love. You know, you do still need some you time. It's not possible to physically function and be happy if you're constantly as Jack would say, in each other's pockets. You know, go for a walk, take yourself out, do some vlogging in your car. You know, don't feel like you have to do everything together. On the flip side, it's kind of feeling like Christmas, just without the Christmas tree and without the Christmas films on the telly. But I might stick on Elf later because everyone's at home. There's no work. But it's not feeling very jolly. It's just everyone's at home. So, you know, maybe play some board games, have dinner in front of the telly, do some little family things. We're thinking about having a barbecue because it's so nice outside. Try and maintain a bit of normality. This is a good point, actually. Don't lay in every single day because you will be fucked when you go back to work. So I have had 2 days with some nice lie-ins, and then I set my alarm and I got up relatively early this morning. Not as early as I would do for work. Just try not to get into that, oh, what day is it? Try and keep track of the days, so I know that I'm on day 3 of lockdown. It's a Thursday. I have my little calendar where I'm ticking off the days because, surprisingly, not knowing what day it is can really fuck with your brain. Not knowing what the date is really throws me off. So just try and keep some normality, know the date. Just make time for self-care as well. Don't feel guilty that you're not doing anything, because that's something that I'm struggling with right now. I feel like I have to be productive pretty much all the time, and if I am just binge watching Buffy, I'm like, oh, I should be doing something. Like, I should be doing something. Don't feel guilty because we're being told to do this. Don't worry about something that is out of your control. You can't control this, so do what you can with it. And if you do just want to stay in bed all day and watch Netflix one day, be productive the next day. Don't stress about things that you physically can't control because that will drive you crazy. That's one thing that I've noticed the last few days. I'm like, oh, like I should be doing this. I want to film this. And then I get frustrated that I can't film or that I can't do this. Or so just breathe and just, you have like 19 more days of this. You have time to do whatever. It's your time to do whatever. Everybody, pretty much everybody, is in the same boat as you. Do all the jobs that you procrastinated doing, even though it may seem really mundane. You know, yesterday we washed the cars. Hello.
Hi.
Hi.
Okay.
Feels like it should be like Big Brother, like day 2 in the Big Brother house. I can't even do the accent. Well, this is fun. Day 2 of lockdown, and we're cleaning Jack's car. How's it going?
No good.
It's very shiny.
Just trying it.
Vodka and Coke in an I can't adult today mug. Only acceptable during lockdown. Yeah. My car has never looked cleaner. I discovered that I've had my car almost 2 years and I've only cleaned it once. And that wasn't even me cleaning it. I took it somewhere to get cleaned. So I haven't actually I haven't ever cleaned my car until yesterday. When you're just working all the time, you're like, as long as my car gets me there, I don't care that it's muddy. I don't care that it has crap all on the inside, as long as it gets me to work. But my car is relatively clean. I mean, there's a blanket on the front and it's very shiny. I mean, I will tell you, this is not a comfy position. Up on the dashboard, yeah. These dungarees are so blooming comfy. I don't want to open the window because I don't think there's anybody around. Oh, that's so much better. I know it's really cheesy, but take time to just do some self-care. Do a face mask, have a bubble bath, take yourself out of the situation. Pointless video, but I just wanted to chat to people, just vent. Even if you are just talking to a camera, chatting, ranting, venting is good. Listen to a podcast, music, and get out of your containment space, even if it's just in the garden or your car. Some days I'm like, oh yeah, this is basically a big holiday. Like, it's 21 days of not having to go to work and it's a holiday. And then I do out the window because that lady just heard me talking to myself and she was like, what the fuck is she saying? What was I even saying? Part of me is like, oh yeah, it's 21 days of no work. It's essentially a holiday. It's the start of the summer holidays early, even though I work during the summer holidays. So that is a crap analogy. But it's so nice. Like, everyone just gets to spend 21 days together. We don't have to worry about work. It's a dream come true. And then in an instant, I'm like, this is the worst thing ever. I'm being told that I can't leave my house. I'm being told that we have to stay at home and not go to work. Like, work has called in sick for me. Like, and it's so weird when that, I can't even think of the word. Like, what do you call it? Fuck do you call it when you're like, when you lose that independence? When you lose that freedom. Wow, I don't know words today. When you lose that freedom and you're being told you have to stay indoors, you can't go to work, takes all the fun out of it. I mean, it sounds a bit melodramatic, but it's like, because you're being told you have to do this, that you want to do the opposite, and it keeps changing. One day I'll wake up and I'll be like, this is amazing, I haven't got to go to Pizza Hut for another however many days. The people that are complaining about how it's so traumatic for their children having to stay at home, fuck off. You're not being asked, like Piers Morgan said, you're not being asked to go to war, you're not being asked to do anything except sit on your sofa, switch on the TV, switch on Netflix, make yourself a cup of tea, and just enjoy the sunshine. It's trying, it's not traumatic. Doubt you're gonna get fucking PTSD from sitting on your sofa. This has been a very rambly video. You know what? Part of me, my arm is dead though. Like, this camera is huge. I mean, this whole social distancing thing isn't really any different than what I normally do. I normally socialise with work people anyway, because I'm not the biggest fan of people. I do need to social distance myself from my fridge though, because I'm eating a lot. It is definitely boredom eating. Yeah, if I'm social distancing myself from everything else, I need to do it to my fridge. Also, you know what would be really handy? If Netflix turned off the "are you still watching" feature, because of course I'm still bloody watching. I have nothing else to do. I need to stop making people feel guilty. Oh shit, bloody phone. Oh, and there's more people walking past. Oh, he's got gloves on. He's got blue gloves and a mask on. Oh, he's going to my house. Why is he going to my house with gloves on? Oh, he's picking up car keys. So on day one of the lockdowns, that was Tuesday, I had a job interview at Lidl, which I went to because I assumed it would still be going ahead because it was a supermarket, and it wasn't. So I was there in the supermarket and I was like, well, I'm out now. So I came home with an 18 pack of Fosters for Jack, a pack of cigarettes, a big bag of giant Wotsits, and some French fancies, because, you know, all the essentials. After that, after Boris Johnson did the announcement, so obviously the first day of lockdown on the Tuesday, it was so different. Obviously the shops it had been very strange if you were going out anyway. About 80% of the people were wearing masks and gloves in the shops. There was a lady hyperventilating and having an anxiety or a panic attack because she couldn't get something. There was something not on the shelves that she needed, and she proceeded to throw up everywhere, and they gave her a bag for life and she was just throwing up into this bag for life, and then she was continuing to do her shopping whilst throwing up into this bag while she was crying, and everyone was just kind of like looking at her as if this was normal. I honestly don't have anything else to say. I just hope you're all very well. I was thinking of maybe doing a live stream on Instagram because, you know, everyone is going live like it's like they're iCarly or something. That was a bad joke. I saw it on Facebook. That was not my own. I have so many things that I want to film and I just don't have the space. I can't film everything in my car. But I hope you're all doing good, and just think, like, is it 18 more days to go? I think. Just try to not stress about things that you can't control. This is completely out of your control. And it stopped recording because I'd been talking for too long. So I'm gonna go now anyway. I hope you all enjoyed this. I'm sure you didn't. Even if I do just upload little videos like this. Oh my gosh, yes. Oh shit, I just hit my camera on the roof. Right, I'm gonna go. Oh yes, my keys are in the ignition. See, look how shiny my car is. Oh yeah.